Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here at Tablemon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bringing back this style of deck profile as the other one felt really low quality since you can't make a full screen on PTG Live. So we're here to talk about MEOWSCARADA EX. Now, this Pokemon is of course really powerful. I really think it has a lot of potential. And I do believe it will make the rounds eventually. I was watching the Japanese national tournament yesterday, and it was doing pretty decently. And it was pulling off some really cool, crazy plays with the ability Bouquet Magic, where you must discard a basic grass energy card from your hand in order to use this ability. And then once during your turn, you may put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Now, pretty powerful ability, comparable a bit to the CGI-GX, which I used to love. Well, I still love it. In fact, one of my favorite cards ever. And placing damage counters and being able to be sneaky and like placing right damage on the right Pokemon and playing ahead is definitely very rewarding in terms of skill. So pretty cool ability to have. And then you have this Scratching Nails attack, which does 100 damage. And if your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it, then this attack does 120 more damage. Now, of course, Bouquet Magic only places damage to the bench, but we do have Radiant Alakazam in order to be able to help us by placing the damage where we need it to be to really increase our damage output. And with 4 double turbo to be able to attack with MEOWSCARADA EX, that's pretty cool. I might be thinking, well, what is Arceus V-Star doing right here? Well, Arceus V-Star's V-Star ability lets you search for tuber candy essentially, or any 2 pieces to start setting up your MEOWSCARADAs, which of course will be pretty essential to win any given game, right? So that is why it is here, as we need to accumulate the rare candies and the MEOWSCARADAs to be able to evolve. That's why we're playing Call Resist Experiment. We also have Iono to be able to disrupt our opponent and conserve our resources. We have Pulse Orders to target down the right Pokemon. We have Clara to recover Pokemon and energy as well for our own abilities. And then we have Roxanne to disrupt even further along with the Iono. For an S-Ball, for Ultra Ball, and the Forward Candy to maximize our deck search, we have the V-Barrel as backup as well. And then we have Double Escape Rope to help us with switching out in case we need it. We have Energy Retrieval to be able to use our energies over and over to be able to discard and get even more damage into play. A copy of Heavy Ball to unlock a potential Sprigatito from the prizes, and of course Artisan, this brand new stadium, which is very useful in order to help us get established and set up by searching for Sprigatitos or Bidooфs or even the Manaphy to protect our bench. Let's jump into some games. Let's see how we can do. If you want to support the channel, you can use code Tablemon to get 5% off at Potent Store for your online codes, 10% off for your sealed product at Flipside Gaming, and 10% off on your aluminum accessories at TC Evolutions. Or if you're looking to buy singles or sleeves, you can fill up your cart and close the tab, then click on the affiliate link in the description and check out. That way you can support the channel over at TCG Player, Card Market, and Dragon Shield. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. ¿Eres de México y necesitas cartas de Pokémon? Busca Hyperbeam Cards en Facebook e Instagram. Y si estás en Tijuana, búscalos en el local C27 en el centro comercial Otay. Alright, so to start us off, not the best hand ever. And we also get to go second against this Giratina V deck. We do have the extra HP, which is really nice overall. We'll see if that can get us somewhere. Seems like my opponent didn't get the most powerful start. I thought for a second it was Arceus Giratina, but it is in fact not. Not great sequencing there by my opponent, attaching the energy and then searching for the Convey and then playing the switching card. Could have done that immediately instead. Alright, that B-Barrel is actually pretty nice since I did start with that Bidoof. Now let's check all of our prizes. One Arceus V-Star could be relevant, probably not. The energy, the Manaphy. The Manaphy is the most relevant possible card, but I do need to find things to help me unlock myself. And then we're gonna go ahead and Artisan, establish a Sprigatito right here. Hope my opponent doesn't target it down with Radiant Greninja. And I really think I need to go ahead and retreat here. Because B-Roll is really how able to do anything next turn. So we'll see. Yeah. Arceus is definitely the biggest or the least valuable Pokemon right about now. But if I find the Arceus V-Star, then that could be useful in order to get me going. And Gardenia's Vigor in a Lost Box Giratina. So we're still in that spot, I guess. In the ladder where I'm playing against not so competitive things, but this is still a good measure of the new decks in a way, how they like set up, how quickly they can overwhelm an opponent. We're playing against optimal lists, such as this one with with Gardenia's Vigor in Giratina Lost Zone. Then we should have an inherent advantage just based on our hand being better than our opponents, right? There's a Giratina V-Star, which is not threatening yet because it doesn't have the right energy to attack us with. We do get to Artisan for another Sprigatito, which is nice. And we will be able to evolve. And evolve. Go ahead and bench. I shouldn't play down this energy. Not gonna really help me too much. All right, now we're talking, right? So let's go ahead and Colress. I don't expect, in theory, rather, I guess, I wouldn't expect a lot of, wow, someone followed or something. I wouldn't expect a lot of hand disruption, but you also never know with these decks at this point in time. I mean, this Ultra Ball gets me Arceus V-Star, but Arceus V-Star doesn't really get me anything super great just yet. I think I'm just gonna pass. Maybe I'll think about it next turn, but I really like all the cards that I have right now in my hand. Could also be a second Meowscarada, and I just give up on the Arceus. Losing the Clara is not super ideal, however. I will say that. Thornton, now gone from my opponent. 6 cards in the Lost Zone. Why does it not show? Jeez. Double Escape Rope. Now it's going to be 7. So there's a big chance my Arceus just goes down here. And of course that is less than ideal, but it is what it is. We're going to see the attachment. We're going to see the Mirage Gate. Onto the Giratina. Another Mirage Gate. So my opponent really playing down every card that they can. Trying to get ahead. And there's the switch. And there is the knockout. Now the V-Star attack is definitely potentially problematic because now they are at 9 cards after this KO. So that will be a big issue for me right here. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and attack with Floragato this turn. Just get some damage going on the Giratina. Heavily promoting Floragato right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and Rare Candy into Meowskarada. Let's go ahead and Artisan into another Sprigatito. So we have 2 other Rare Candies. So I'm thinking of Iono right here. You don't really benefit from this Ultra Wall at this point in time. Hitting for 30, then using this. Alright, I think hitting for 30. No, actually, you know what? Bouquet Magic is the most important thing here to do. So let's put the damage on the Giratinas, and then let's go Iono. Rare Candy Meowscarada plus a lot of grass energies would be the ideal situation right here. Fortunately, that is not what I get. I actually get an unplayable situation. And then I'm just gonna transfer the damage over here. I did get a double turbo. And we'll be able to hit for... Ooh. No, I thought Gentle Turbo would have done 30 anyways. Okay, so... I still won't have enough damage to KO the Giratina V-Star next turn, however. There's another Giratina V-Star already right there. Just trying to mess with my opponent's hand overall. That is very scary, though. They're at 9 cards. So they could have knocked out. Okay, friend. Alright. We will absolutely take that. I mean, that was obviously not a good play by my opponent. I also don't have anything particularly great, right? Alright, well, you know what? I want to escape rope. I really need to draw more cards. I need to establish another Meowskarada, right? That's the ideal here. So then I'm gonna boss this. They are done quite a few switching cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 escape ropes and 2 switches. So let's Industrious and Scissors first. Okay. Still not great. Damn, one Meowskarada would have been so good here. Alright, let's go. Okay, Magic. If they knock out the 2 Spirigatitos, then so be it. And then I will do 200 from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another. So you know what? I'll move the damage from this to this, and then unfortunately I'm a little bit short on the damage, but I can knock out with Alakazam in between turns or something. We'll see. 2 card hand for my opponent. We sort of have them trapped. No. They top deck the Colress. Damn. They do top deck the Colress. Do they find their last switch? Or potentially their last Mirage Gate? What did they last zone? Snorlax and Espo. Okay. They haven't immediately played it, and they've been playing pretty quickly, so you'd assume they didn't. Alright. Okay. So... Alright. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna go Colress. Dang it. No other Meowskarada, so I'm only using 1. Okay. Dang, this is not great though. I might actually not attack here. I don't think I attack. Alright. I'm gonna use... Well, I am going to knock out the Sableye as a way to protect my Spirigatitos. Painful Spoons from you to you. Maybe this gets me a Meowskarada. I don't think I prized any. And here we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did not prize any. There's an Arceus right here. Sorry, the Manaphy. The V-Star. Well, there was an Ultra Ball, so there was a chance. And if I attack, I lose my Meowskarada. So... Oh, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. This feels pretty good. I'm not even gonna attach this. This puts the Giratina at 1 damage counter away. So not terrible by any means. The other Giratina is pretty scary, so I need to be very careful. 2, 3, 4 basic grass, so there's still 4 more grass energies in my deck. And just a pass. Alright, so we have them sort of trapped. Go ahead and call res. Finally, we find the Meowskaradas. So, do I need to conserve the double turbo? That's the question. I don't think I do. Alright. So now we get to Meowskarada to protect from a potential upcoming Sableye. I mean, also, I don't have any more grass energies at the moment. And I do not have energy retrieval or Clara available anymore. But that's okay. Oh, wait. I do not. Oh, I can evolve the active. That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, where's my third friend? All right. So let's go Bouquet Magic onto. Here. I do have a boss's orders left, right? Yeah. And I can Bouquet Magic over here. And maybe I could use Alakazam. I'll draw one, I guess. I can use Alakazam. Useless. To make the damage perfect here, and then leave this in range of either of my Meowskaradas. I think I kind of like that. And I get the 2 prizes anyways. And now this is in range of any of my Meowskaradas. They would need a boss to take 2 prizes, but then I take the next 2. And one, I could just win next turn if I find enough grass energies, which is awesome. I mean, the Ultra Ball helps me thin, potentially, which is great. With boss's orders, I could potentially win this game. If they just knock out my Floragato, that's also okay. To get rid of the stadium, that's fine. And yeah, I like this, like... I like this, like, sort of control. You know, like, damage counters, boop, boop, boop. There's the boss's orders, that's completely okay. Alright, so I don't need boss's orders anymore. What I need is... Oh, I don't even win with... I don't actually win. Okay, but that's okay. There's no way for my opponent to get 2 prizes next turn, right? So this gets a knockout, because I do 200. And then I do need 2 grass energies. The exact 2 grass energies are left in the deck. I just get rid of you 2. Fail. There is a rare candy left. That's alright. Okay, I would like to sort of disrupt. It's not going to be the biggest deal either. But let's go Industrious Incisors. Alright, Iono for 3. Or I could just Colress. I mean, I don't need the grass energies though, right? I think Iono is just stronger here. Let's just go with the Iono. Iono take the KO and then perfectly okay. I just attack again and win, and this is pretty cool. Here we go. Burn this as well. 0 card hand. 2 grass energies left in the deck. And we'll just scratching nails. More energies or more retrievals could be good. Potentially could be good. Alright. There's a grass right there. With triple grass, I win the game. I can't fathom what my opponent could play. I mean, they could play a copy of Radiant Charizard and a Fire Energy. Absolutely. I would not be surprised by that at this point after seeing a Gardenia Speaker. In my opponent's deck, there is a non-zero chance that we see Radiant Charizard plus a Fire Energy. That would be so crazy. I would honestly love for that to happen. I honestly would love for that to happen. Yeah, my opponent has to realize that. I mean, I guess I don't knock out Cramorant, right? But they just retreated. Like, what could they have been possibly? Oh my gosh, cross switcher. Okay, interesting. See, expect the unexpected. But they promote what? They promote the damaged Meowskarada, which, I mean, is fine, I guess. There's the win. All right, so solid-ish win, slow to the setup. Let's jump into another game. All right, so we lose a coin flip. My opponent will be going first, and we start our beloved Bidoof once again. Beloved, carefree Bidoof. All right, seems like we are up against Miraidon, which is definitely potentially scary. However, we do have a lot of HP. And we are pretty cost effective, and we can one-shot pretty much everything as long as it has a damage counter, right? A prior damage counter. So Radiant Exam gonna be really clutch here. However, we see Magnemites. So wait, what? Is this like Dialga with Raikou teched in for fleet-footed or to attack? Is it just Magnezone EX? Perhaps. Presumably. Alright, I think colors make sense given I already have Rare Candy plus Iono. I barely found one Sprigatito, which is going to be very vulnerable here to the boss. To the potential boss, my opponent, but I literally have no other choice. No Arceus, no nothing. Maybe you just don't bother with Arceus in this deck, honestly. And then we pass and hope for the best. So if my Sprigatito somehow survives, there's no way for me to knock out a Magnemite. But I can, however, potentially knock out the Raikou if I find my Radiant Alakazam, which I did not pay attention to right now if it was priced or not, but like in the quick overview, I don't recall seeing it, so maybe I did price it. We'll see. We shall see. All right, we see an Artisan by my opponent. Could be getting another Magnemite out. That would be pretty funny to see. All right. All right, there's Arven, so they did fail. The Artisan. Arven means my Sprigatito is safe, which makes me pretty happy. Nest Ball for the Dialga finally. No, for Radiant Greninja. Okay, so it's gonna be Magnezone EX then, right? Which is really not gonna be good here, because I'm not gonna have a lot of energy to play. All right, fleet-footed. I think I go with my Meowskarada ability. Bidoof is certainly going down, right? So with my Meowskarada ability, I think I just place a damage on the Miraidon. So 3 damage counters on the Miraidon, find Radiant Alakazam, move 1 to Raikou, get a knock on the Raikou, the Miraidon is ready to be knocked out. Then all I have to do is deal with a potential Magnezone EX later down the line, or pile up the damage so much on these two that they eventually go down. All right. I really want to find the Radiant Alakazam this turn. I'm going to check to see if it's priced. It is not, in fact, priced. So I just need a Nest Ball or an Ultra Ball, which makes me pretty happy. So let's go Rare Candy. And let's go Colress. And there, I can just raw find it. And yeah, just the full Arceus line goes to the Lost Zone. Not even gonna bother with it. Then we're gonna go Bouquet Magic. Is that the right pronunciation? Bouquet? Bouquet, right? A bouquet of flowers. I'm pretty sure. Alright. So then 10 over here to get the KO. 20 on there. Precisely to get the KO. No energy in play. No nothing for my opponent. I mean, I don't have like this super fantastic backup hand, but we're slowly getting there. And I already am 2 prizes ahead against my opponent. 0 energy in play. And I even have Bibarel now to potentially recover from my own Iota. So, or just boss's orders to chase down the right end, which is already damaged. And that would be pretty fantastic. Alright, so Magnemite comes up. The first attack of Magnemite EX, I'm pretty sure, because I played against it the other day. Does 50 damage for each energy I have in play. So they're gonna do 100. That's not really much. Yeah, that's a 4-hit KO. That is a 4-hit KO. That's generally fine. So what I can do, I mean, if you assume they have Cheryl, right? We use Energy Crush over and over. You assume they have Cheryl. Therefore what? I evolve. Boss. And then just target that. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good here. My opponent's not really doing much. That's not a great top deck overall. I mean, it is what it is, but I guess they can follow this up with a Pulse Launcher, right? That means they will do 30 damage to themselves. So if they are doing 30 damage to themselves, let me think this through. Maybe I do set up the Arceus now to give myself the possibility to Arceus V-Star. My opponent hasn't been doing anything at all. Definitely gonna evolve. And then... So I'm trying to think. I could go... Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Just go boss here. That gets me the knockout. And then just bombard the Magnezone, which is gonna self-damage as well. And then I can Industrious and Scissors. If I attach another energy, I don't get KO'd by the Magnezone. Off of like just the first attack, and this could be Rare Candy Meowskarada, or at the very least, hopefully it gets me closer to that, or to an Ultra Ball for Arceus, which gets me the Rare Candy Meowskarada, right? So we got our 2 prizes now. There's an Ultra Ball for the Arceus V-Star, for the Rare Candy Meowskarada, which is pretty fantastic. We'll see. We shall see. And I do have Clara as well. So... Huh. And I mean, if Magnezone attacks me, then that's honestly fine. It'll have 60 on it, so 270 HP left. That's perfectly fine. I guess... Ooh, you know what? My best play... Oh, I think I actually have this. If my hand remains like this, then I can V-Star for... Oh, never mind. There's a judge. I need a double Rare Candy anyways. Okay, well, there's a Roxanne. So there is a universe where I can win next turn. By going double Meowskarada, KO Magnemite into Escape Rope, KO the Radiant Greninja. So... that is a possibility. Should I play towards that? Maybe? It's just I can't attach retreat anything other than a double turbo. I think that might be a little too fancy, so I'm just gonna promote this. And then... Oh, the Beach Court actually. The Beach Court does allow me for it to To escape rope, attach, retreat. Alright, so let's see. Let's see. Oh, what? Well, I am most definitely... What on earth just happened? How did I draw this bad off the Rook's hand? That is crazy. Okay. That's not very nice. Alright, so you know what? I can still win next turn. I'm actually gonna transfer 1 damage. Can I beat? Oh, it's just 1. It's 2-1 Pokemon, sorry. I thought I could spread to 2. Okay. So next turn, my opponent's now doing 150. They can KO me with Pulse Launcher, so maybe promoting the Arceus was actually not the best. Oh my gosh. Well, nice research. Yeah, I think. Oh, I messed up. I really messed up. I should not have promoted the Arceus. I really should not have promoted the Arceus. I should not have moved the damage because they're gonna self-damage. Well, I guess I can move it back. No, that won't be enough still. Oh my, I think I really messed up here. I think I really messed up. And they found the Magnetism too. So never mind, I absolutely cannot win next turn. Yikes. That draw off of the Roxanne was just evil. No Ultra Ball, no Arceus V-Star. Haven't played a single Ultra Ball either. Just like, no shot. Alright, so... And they haven't played a single Boss's Orders themselves, so that's really awful. And move the damage, they would have 90. Yeah, that was bad. That was actually pretty bad on my part. Well, I mean, Iono can potentially help. Should then. Probably not, though. But it's what I have to do. I need Rare Candy Meowskarada. Absolutely need that. That is not Rare Candy Meowskarada. I should attach, right? Nothing survives a hit, so I need Rare Candy Meowskarada right here, right now. No, the Arceus V-Star. That's it. Nothing survives the hit. Found the Ultra Ball. Way too late. And I should not have retreated into the Arceus V-Star. That was a very bad decision on my part. 2 bad decisions, you know? Retreating to the Arceus V-Star. For some reason, I was thinking about the first attack, and I just completely disregarded the second attack that would immediately KO me. Even if, like, I had encouraged that, then I still should have... I still should not have moved the damage counters, because then all I would have needed would have been Rare Candy Meowskarada to knock out the Max Zone. So I started thinking about too many fancy things, and I lost sight of the goal, which is to win, right? And so I just made it super complicated and unnecessarily silly, and I just blanked the fact that Arceus would just be immediately taken down after that attack. So that is my bad. Let's jump into another game. All right, awkward-ish start. These are my first 3 games with this deck, so pardon me for all the silly mishaps and mistakes that happened in the previous game. I feel like a well-played Meowskarada definitely has a lot more potential than one would initially imagine. Right? Okay, so from the mulligans, we know we're up against Carnivore. Pretty solid start. Definitely want to establish a Sprigatito. I know this is useless. I'm not a big fan of discarding the energy right off the bat. But I think it's either the energy or the boss. One of those two. I'm gonna go with the energy. They do have ways to recover energy, of course. Alexam's there, which is pretty big. We did prize 2 energies, 2 basics, 1 double turbo, and 1 energy retrieval. So might struggle a little bit with the energies in the middle of the game, but we'll see. Raw Battle VIP pass for my opponent. Played after benching a Pokemon. Small misstep, not the worst thing ever, but definitely not ideal. All right. Nice second Battle VIP pass for my opponent off the Mew. So very different compared to our start. Maybe just you need to run Battle VIP pass for Meowskarada to work. Probably not, but you never know. Maybe Torterra Meowskarada is the play. Okay, and they just go for the Station, interestingly enough. They will get a head start on the energies, but that is a very peculiar choice for sure. Very, very peculiar choice. All right. So let's jump right onto the Colress. Okay, definitely want to keep the energy. If I keep... This means only 2 Sprigatititos instead of 3. I guess I'm gonna give up on a rare candy just because I already have the Floragato. Maybe I should have kept the Artisan instead of the Neswell. In fact, maybe that would have been a better play. Do I go for the Arceus and give myself like that sort of stability? I think so. And then I'm gonna evolve, I'm gonna attach, and we will pass. Yeah, so we are also slowly but surely trying to set up. Have my on that 60 HP rolls, though probably my opponent will end up evolving it. Temple of Sinnoh with my Artisan gone. Certainly bad news. They only have 1 other stadium now. Though if they only play 1 copy of Temple of Sinnoh, that's fine. As long as I'm able to find my Arceus V-Star eventually. So there's the first Kirlian, not evolving the 60 HP Ralts. Not evolving the 60 HP Ralts yet again. So maybe they just have the raw rare candy. There's the concealed cards. Refinement. So a lot of actions for my opponent. That 60 HP Ralts, they're still being a potential target, except never mind. So my Bidoof is now probably a goner. However, if my opponent uses the Station to knock me out, that would actually be pretty fantastic. But they have not played a supporter yet, so they could also go Boss KO Floragato. That would be so sad. That would in fact be super sad. Okay, looks like they will be attacking with Station, which I'm happy about. They're gonna be in range of Meowscarada EX. No supporter yet. Either turn for my opponent, so I'm fully expecting the boss. No, just an Iono. Okay, I'll take the Iono because that's what I was gonna play anyways. I lose my Meowscarada. I still have 3 others in the deck. Oof. Please just let me find either an Arceus V-Star, an Ultra Ball, or a Meowscarada EX. Pretty please. Okay. I mean, odds are in my favor for sure, right? For sure. So there is a Meowscarada EX at the bottom of the deck. That attachment is so unnecessary. I feel like the correct thing to do is to just call res right here, because I feel like that will give me a higher chance of finding the Meowscarada directly. Even though there is a Meowscarada at the bottom of my deck. All right. So there's one, this, and this. Jeez. I mean, I already have 2 rare candies in my hand. Really unfortunate though. No Ultra Ball, no Arceus V-Star. We just have not been able to establish like the nice friends, you know? All right, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and, oh no, I almost messed this up. Because of Temple of Sinnoh. All right, so you get damage so that you cannot attach to retreat, and then we will simply scratching nails. Very, very unfortunate though. No Ultra Ball, no Arceus V-Star, not even like double Meowscarada, right? But that's fine. We're pushing forward. Yeah. I now have an energy. I have another Colress to try again next turn. And now I have an extra energy to use my ability, so things are looking a-okay. We'll see. We shall see. Gets rid of our Ralts, which I'm okay with. They do have to attach for turn on the active in order to do something. Okay, they can use Cresselia. That will knock out a Sprigatito. I am completely okay with that. Trade 1 for 1. I have Alakazam to move a damage to Cresselia, make sure I'm knocking it out. All good. All perfectly okay here. More refinements, more abilities. Yeah, Meowscarada EX. I don't know. I kind of like it, and I feel like I am drawing a little under odds this particular game. I definitely think I messed up really badly the previous one. Like really, really badly. So this is okay. You know? They're gonna damage some things, and they're gonna heal 20 damage off the Mew. That's perfectly fine. I don't mind picking off a Kirlia right here. Like I could go KO Kirlia and then damage Cresselia. Or I could go KO Mew, KO Cresselia. That actually seems better, right? KO Mew, KO Cresselia seems better because then the only way I get knocked out is through a Station, and if they knock me out through Station, then I am good to go. You know? Then I am good to go. Yeah, I like that. This honestly feels like a decent matchup for Meowscarada. But the early game setup though, that felt super frail overall. I think the Arceus might be a little wasted. Or maybe not. Maybe just a 1-1 as like an extra thing. You could also, I don't know, maybe play Drapion, like a couple Drapion to handle Mew and then double Forest Seal Stone. That is another option. Alright, so they take a prize completely fine. Down 2 candies in the lost zone anyways, so not getting more than these 2 out. Okay, so very nice, very nice. Let's just go ahead and do that because why not? So mission, take 2 of these dudes. And let's go call rest. This guarantees this is pretty good and this is pretty awesome. Extra energies. Fantastic. We can do this. Okay. So let's go ahead and bench the Bidoof. Gardevoir needs 9 energies. They can attach 6, 7, 1 for turn. They need to hit 1 with Shiny Arcana, or they can use Reversal Energy to get the KO, right? That is correct. So, I mean, the Mew is always going to be here. Oh wait, I can KO the Kirlia and KO the Cresselia with triple Meowscarada. Never mind. I got this. So I grab you, and then I grab you. Perfect. Alright. So then let's grab triple Meowscarada. Okay. So if I'm correct, I go 2k Magic. KO the Kirlia. Or target the Kirlia, rather. 2k Magic. Target the Kirlia. And then I can move 1 damage counter from Kirlia to the active so that I can also knock that out. And then I energy retrieval. And then I can 2k Magic. Knock out. Yeah. Just knock out the Kirlia. Get that prize card. Another Crass. Okay, so I'm thinking the stadium, right? The stadium is a probable issue. So I'm just gonna go ahead and attach for turn. And then I go Scratching Nails. And then what happens, they might use Reversal Energy, knock me out with this Gardevoir, which is not the end of the world. And thanks to that Mew, oh yeah, so I just win now. Right? Because the Mew is still here, then I just win. They knock me out, they take 2 prizes. I mean, Iono is their defense, I guess. Iono is their defense. Oh, actually, you know what? The Reversal Energy doesn't work because of Temple of Sinnoh. Reversal Energy does not work because of Temple of Sinnoh. Iono here would hurt. Roxanne would also hurt. I guess Roxanne a little less because I would have a chance at drawing these cards. They just go for Miriam. So if they use Station, I also just win. So it's a win-win-win-win-win no matter what. All right. There's the Ralts. Yeah, I mean, now they don't have Sation. What is going on? Okay, they're down their Collapse Stadium. They cannot play Worker. They're still playing Serena and Miriam, which is not great calls when Iono already exists now. I cannot imagine what card they grab there. I mean, they might be playing an extra stadium, honestly. They might actually be playing an extra stadium. Psychic Embrace. That's not enough, right? 8 times 3 is 24 plus base 60. That's 300. I mean, are they playing the Vitality Band or the Defiant Band? I don't know. Do they not have... Oh, wow, they don't even have the full energies, the full 8. Yeah, this is it, right? Everyone's just clicking now. Meowscarada might actually have a good Gardevoir matchup, not gonna lie. The high HP, the punish on the damage counters, the immense pressure to the bench on the low HP Pokemon. Like, oh, you're refining a lot? Oh, nice. Alrighty, So now we just go Painful Spoons, move damage counter from here to here, and then magic onto the Mew, take a KO, and hopefully my opponent doesn't concede, so I get full points from the match. And there we have it. Does MEOWSCARADA EX have a good Gardevoir matchup? I kinda think so. I generally kinda think so. Alright. I definitely messed up that previous game. Otherwise it would have been 3 solid wins for MEOWSCARADA. Least can probably have some changes. Not super convinced on Colress, but I don't think there's a better card right now to conserve resources. Everything I sent to Lawson was also potentially problematic, but all good. Yeah, we're still like super low Pikachu rank, so take these with a grain of salt, but I see potential. I generally see potential on MEOWSCARADA EX. Thanks so much, and until next time. Bye-bye.